Welcome again to my channel. It is me again, Handy Sir, and I am happy to be back for another important video to show to you my students and my viewers. So I hope that you will watch this very informative video from beginning until the end. So the title of my video is what we call Scaffold. For my deaf brothers and sisters, I will sign it Scaffold. I have here an example of scaffold. But as you can see, this is just quite smaller because this is only what we call miniature of the actual scaffold. So when we say scaffold, it is a temporary structure used to support a work crew and materials to aid in construction, maintenance, repair of buildings, bridges, and all other man-made structures. So in other words, scaffold plays an important role in building construction because it aids the workers, carpenters, electricians, or any skilled workers in order for them to access easily, especially for those work that is high from the ground. Okay, as a sort of review, so let us first identify or name the parts of the scaffold. So it has 4 upright or posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are what we call uprights or posts. Next, followed by the outrigger. And then the cleats. Outrigger and cleats are helping each other so that the scaffold will become strong. Next is the diagonal braces. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has also 4 diagonal braces. As you can see, the diagonal braces are in opposing position so that it can prevent the scaffold from any lateral movements. Next is the horizontal support. This one. And also this two, we can consider it also as a horizontal support. What else? And of course, the platform. So this is where the worker is standing, or it will this serve also as a holder of the materials. If ever that that they are going to bring the materials on top of this scaffold. How to assemble scaffold and braces safely and securely. So there are several procedures that we need to follow in order for a worker or a student to finish this scaffold. So the first is prepare all tools and materials and equipment needed. So what are the tools and materials? Of course, the lumber. What else? We have this is the claw hammer, purpose rule, a pencil. There are times that we need the spirit level, and also the tri-square, and then the cross-cut saw. So these are the materials, the tools and materials that needed. Next, number 2. So we are going to lay out the required measurement on the lumber based on the prepared working drawing. So in other words, before creating this scaffold, we need to have a working drawing. So based from that drawing, so example, this is the lumber. I have to start measuring it depending on our needs. And then we will put a mark, and then procedure number 3, cut the lumber into its proper sizes. So we're going to cut it so that we can come up for the parts of this scaffold. Next, number 4. Using fasteners or nails, connect outriggers to upright. So the first thing to do is you're going to connect this outrigger to the uprights. And next, secure cleats to the outrigger. And number 6, nail properly all diagonal braces to the upright support. Take note, nail properly. Number 7, nail the platforms. So this is the platforms. So in this miniature, I use plywood, but depending on the availability of materials in your work site, so you can use lumber also or slabs for your platform. Number 8, check the squareness, plumpness, and levelness of the scaffold. So usually, if we are in our working site, the way we check, supposed to be, we will be using the spirit level. So I'm going to check if it is properly leveled I mean. But in our case, you can just simply try to move your scaffold if it will wobble, or if it is in the fixed position while it is standing, because it's important that your scaffold is very firm to the ground. Next, number 9. So lastly, perform housekeeping after the operation. For the students, after you are done creating your scaffold, it is very important that you need to clean your area. Then lastly, number 10, notify the teacher for assessment. For the students again, if you are done creating your scaffold, kindly inform your teacher so that your teacher can assess your work if it is pass or failed. Okay? So, that's all for now. I am hoping that you learn something from our discussion in this video. Thank you, guys.